Yo, it's your boy Benzino, man. Shout out to my guy OG Product, the top Crocodile. Let's go.
Man, Sauce Walker, man,
TSF business, y'all know how it is.
Texas, you know what I'm saying?
Texas to New York.
Yeah, you show mad love to New York.
Shout out to Product TV, man. Y'all know what it is. Ooh, TSF business.
This Bobby mother Schmurder, shout out to Product DVD, man. They out here with the thugs late night. Now I'm fifth cracks and with it. Pull up and get cracked with it. You feel me? Niggas know what's up.
It's your boy OG Product 100. We out here with Pistol Pete,
You
KAR.
already know, Killer Rat in the building, dog in the yard. We out here, you already know, we in the trenches. Product DVD, you already know, it's your boy Pistol, man. Get at me, man. We in the trenches, KAR for life, dog in the yard.
That's a fact. Boom. All right, y'all be safe.
Thank you.
Keep the water, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep the water, all right?
Thank you.
All right.
Boom, 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 boom. You know what it is, man. It's your boy OG Product, bringing another edition, the Garrison News. No, the Schlingo trap now, cut later. If a good moan to get smooth as we should. Man, goddamn, things makes it go, Song nice mama. Anyway, man, we out here fooling and for don't mind. Princess mind. Blip, bow. Boom, 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 boom. People, trust up. No homo, no freaky up, no homo, no sneaky. So people, if y'all haven't been in tune, man, and y'all want to catch up, just make sure y'all go to the channel and follow the other previous videos. So if y'all haven't been in tune, Jeezy Mula and two of his homies, man, you know, Real Right Sport and Bam Bam, they pretty much got around like 10 years, man, of federal time. So just when people thought, like, you know, excuse me, beloved, just when people thought that Jeezy Mula, man, was on the countdown because he pretty much, you know, put in almost like 4 years already. So that's basically time served. So in the next 5 years, homeboy will be doing road and be back in society. Then whoop, there it is. Jeezy Mula, man, got some news. And like I said, it wasn't no news that, you know, he was coming home early to a halfway house. You know, he was going to come out early, you know, because he won an appeal. No, Jeezy Mula got some news, man, that, like I told you, even the most terrified, you know, gangster, man, would have fainted, man, as, you know, Jeezy Mula found out that, you know, he was being charged with murder and also attempt murder for, excuse me, Clarissa, where it goes, you know, Chinaman girlfriend, and attempt murder on Chinaman, because, like I said, Chinaman, girlfriend passed away, man, R.I.P. to her. And Chinaman, you know, he got filled up with copper and lead, but he's still alive. Chinaman survived. So yes, they're gonna hit him with murder and attempt murder. But here is the crazy part about this case, right? Look, everybody looking at it like, oh yeah, you know, somebody passed away, and you know, somebody else got hit up, but they survived, so they probably give him like 20 years. No. You got to look at how the crime, you know, came into play, man, where you got an individual, man, that's behind the prison walls, that's behind the G wall, and he's orchestrating a hit. You understand? To give, you know, Chinaman, like I told you, a wet t-shirt contest, a George Jefferson haircut, take off homeboy toupee. So the judge gonna look at that as a hideous crime, man, because you already, you know, supposed to be paying your debt to society. And what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, you know, you're supposed to be paying your debt to society and basically rehabilitating yourself. And it looks like instead of rehabilitating yourself, you're orchestrating a hit. You're pulling a 187 from behind those prison walls. So that's very serious, man. So it depends, you know, what judge, you know, Jeezy Mula is standing in front of, because if it's one of them old school judge, man, that's on his last run, man, pretty much, you know, maybe a year from now, he's up in the pearly gates, up in the clouds. More than likely, he's going to take his anger, his attitude out on Jeezy Mula, and might give Jeezy Mula maybe 50, 60 years, possibility a life sentence, because like I told you, every judge is not the same. Every judge attitude is different, man. Some may have a little leniency, and some just want to cancel you like a credit card, man. So here's another twist to this case, right? Being that Jeezy Mula was in the institution when, you know, he orchestrated the 187, you know, to pretty much eradicate, man, and terminate, you know, Chinaman, to put homeboy in the dirt, to put Chinaman on a shirt. More than likely, man, Jeezy Mula will be heading to ADX. You know, ADX, man, is one of the roughest, you know, institution that's in the United States of America, that's on American soil. So, you know, hold some of the most, you know, notorious gangsters of all times. And like I told you, you know, you're in your cell like 23 hours a day. And if you're good, you know, you'll get 1 hour rec. And when they give you rec, you're not going outside in the yard to get natural, you know, air, man, and natural sunlight. No, they putting you like in this small little area where, you know, you're pretty much surrounded by block walls, man, and like a little window in the ceiling, man, that look like, you know, a hole to a pigeon coop, man. So basically, you know, they're breaking you down and trying to keep you away from society, keeping you away from all contacts at all times. So if you're not strong enough, you ever heard the old school saying, you do the time, don't let the time do you, no freaky? Well, that is a true statement, because some of the inmate, they go in there and the first thing they do, the biggest mistake they do, man, damn, man, I miss my love girl, man. What you mean, man? Man, I miss skin front, man. You think I want to be up in here with bare naked, man? That's the biggest mistake, you know, any inmate could do. Number two, you know, you go in your institution, you know, you're in your cell, and the next thing you want to do, you know, what you see on TV, you know, the homies, you know, they get a calendar and they Xing out the days, you know, day by day. Trust me, your time will seems like, you know, a lifetime, man. You feel what I'm saying? These are the things that you try to avoid. And three, you know, getting stressed out and breaking down mentally. When you go in these type of institution, forget that you was in a relationship. Forget that you had a love of y'all. Forget that you had some foreign cars. Because once you start thinking about these type of stuff, this is what's going to break you down. And that's when you look at certain people like, you know, Larry Hoover, who went in, you know, the institution as a young jit, to now looking like a zombie, man, now looking like a madman. Because what making him look like a zombie, what making him look like a madman? Loneliness, man, you know, being by yourself, you know, days in and days out. And this is where, you know, Jeezy Mula is heading. Trust me, I'm not saying I want the homie to go there, but this is where he's heading. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you orchestrating a hit, you know, in these, you know, regular maximum, you know, prison, you know, where these homies are, man, this is a super max, right? So therefore, they try to keep you away from all contacts, so you can't orchestrate no more drills. You can't pull no more 187. And the reason why I'm saying that's where they're gonna put Jeezy Mula, because Rod Diggs, a old school blood OG, you know, and excuse me, beloved, OG Mack, they went to ADX for the same reason, because they was in a regular maximum prison, man. But once, you know, they was pulling some 187s and, you know, still running and affiliated with the gangs out, you know, in society, Uncle Sam wanted to make a statement, and Uncle Sam threw a monkey wrench in their parade and stopped their light show, man, stopped they turn up. And as far as, you know, Mrs. Chin, right, beloved, as far as like Mrs. Chin, man, you know, who helped orchestrated the drill, who helped pull the 187. A lot of people is asking me, did, you know, Miss Chin stood 10 toes down like a certified stepper, or did Miss Chin bend? Did Miss Chin fold? Did Miss Chin, you know, took a stand and Miss Chin told? More than likely, man, at the end of the day, because she's a female, man, she's not built, you know, for this type of you know, activity. So the police, they're going to pressure her. Look, you're facing the death penalty. More than likely, she don't even know that the death penalty doesn't exist in New York City, but they're going to scare her, man. Put the scare tactics on her. And if she can't stand 10 toes down, she's going to start singing like Mariah Carey. She's going to start singing like Whitney Houston. She's going to start singing like Ashanti. She's going to start singing like Yolanda Adams. But Pretis, though, not because, you know, she's ratting and she's giving up info. You feel what I'm saying? You, at the end of the day, that means she's going to walk. No, because there was a situation similar to that where this female, you know, from my constituency lined up Mr. Chin, lined up Mr. Chang, and by the time Mr. Wang could deliver the 4 chicken wings, man, and fried rice, down! They took off, you know, Mr. Wang toupee. So the homie that, you know, closed Mr. Wang's shop, permanently, man, send homie upstairs. He ended up getting 20 years, and the female who did the phone call, man, and ordered delivery, for Mr. Chin to deliver it to the establishment, she ended up getting 40 years, even though she sang like, Lionel Richie. She ended up getting 40 years because they saying if she didn't orchestrated the drill, homeboy would still been alive. Mr. Wang would have survived. But unfortunately for Mr. Wang, that was his last delivery, man, before he was taken out. So more than likely, yes, she told, because like I said, every female want to hang around the gang, but they don't really know about gang activity. Only thing they want is the gang wood, freaky the gang rod, and the gang straight cash. Hope that didn't go over your head, but like I said, this is a sad case because Jeezy Mula, man, he's not a bad dude, man. And Chinaman, I know him in real life. I used to go out 4 or 5 nights a week with Chinaman. It was always a light show. It was always a turn up, with the homie, man, and the whole Rich and Rotten bosses, P Street homies and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying, you? So it hits different. You feel what I'm saying, you? But at the end of the day, somebody did lost their life, man, who didn't have nothing to do with it. So, I mean, allegedly, I don't know, because when you're from the constituency, man, you're gonna always be in some type of mix-up. And I'm not saying she did, but trust me, I'll find out the reason what really took place. But for now, like I told you, Jeezy Mula is heading to ADX. You understand what I'm saying, you? Because they're gonna make sure he don't pull another 187 again. So they're gonna take him away from the schmicks up and put him in isolations, with the other schmundum. But when Jeezy Mula go to ADX, if Jeezy Mula is not built for tough, man, he's not built Chevy tough. Jeezy Mula here is going to start falling out, man, like a female, man. It's going to look like, a chicken, man, was plucking in his scalp. But like I said, shouts to Jeezy Mula, R.I.P., to Chrissy Buegos, man. And extra shouts to Chinaman. What's understood, we don't got to be explained, man. What's understood, we don't got to chat too much on my gangster. So people, before I cut and bust a move and bust a play, I must say this too. Not only that, Miss Chin bit the cheese. Miss Chin, is a certified snizzit. Sorry, and I'm trying to come home by any means necessary. But Jeezy Mula pretty much, snizzit on himself too, because at the end of the day, he should have knew better not to, try to orchestrate a 187, through social media, because at the end of the day, everything you do in the institution is being watched by the white man, is being watched by Uncle Sam. Hope that didn't go over your head. People, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Go in the top end, comment below, subscribe to my new channel. This is boy OG Product, man. Y'all know the Schlingo, fool. Y'all know the Schweppes. Never far though, mine. Boom, 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 boom.